So good morning friends, welcome to PD classes. Today a very important session for all those who want to make their career in financial market. I hope students you will be enjoying our both channels, PD classes and intro guide, and you will be enjoying our spoken English, personality development, body language related videos and learning lot many things. Today financial market related questions are lot many in front of me and candidate is there. So let us see that what type of answering the candidate is giving. So first of all I have to welcome you and here Kajal is there to accompany me. Okay. So the first question which I want to ask from you is the difference between capital market and money market.
Capital market and money market are the two instruments or the two components of financial market. Money market is a market which is market for the short term securities, and it also includes a market which have a maturity of up to 1 year, while capital market is a market which is for the long term securities, which includes various security shares and etc. which are for long term and have a maturity of more than 1 year.
Okay. And what are the instruments of money market?
The instruments of money market include commercial paper, certificate of deposit, and the bill rediscounting and etc.
Okay. What do you know about internal rate of return?
See, internal rate of return is a financial analysis matrix which calculates the profitability or which tells the profitability of the instruments or the investments of a company. It's a return which first of all we have to see the even break-even cost and then the cost of capital and then along with the risk premium involved in this. So it is calculated in this way and it is also called as the discounted rate of return.
Okay. How are cash flows calculated?
Cash flows are very important for any type of business. See, the cash flows in and out in every business whenever any type of business runs, and cash flows are very important. So it is very important to see how the cash flows are calculated in any type of business. See, there are two methods in calculating the cash flows. First one we have is the direct method and second one is indirect method. In direct method, we add all the cash payments and receipts along with including the receipts or the payments made to the employees or any type of other securities holders and etc. And in this way we see the opening and the closing cash balance, and thus we calculate the net increase or decrease in the cash balance in the business. And in the indirect method, we take the income part or the net income part from the income statement and then adjust for the EBIT, which stands for earning before interest and taxes, and also adjust for the non-cash expenses.
Okay. Now I am giving chance to Kajal. Kajal, you can have your questions.
Sure, sir. Tell about your hobbies.
Okay, as per my activities which I usually engage in, which make me feel happy or which increase my caliber are, I love reading the various books, especially the business management books, or I love taking part in various courses provided by the financial market and the capital market or the SEBI, and I also love reading various motivational videos and etc.
Okay, money market is essentially a market for short-term funds. In according to this statement, the features of money market are?
Yeah, the features of money market are definitely money market is a market for the short-term funds which includes a maturity of up to 1 year.
Okay.
And generally the investors are the institutional investors, not the retail investors, and it is a market which requires a huge amount of capital. So the investment in the money market requires a huge capital outlay.
Okay. Now I am giving you a interesting situation. Please listen this properly.
Okay.
See, ABC Limited issued prospectus for the subscription of its shares for rupees 500 crores in 2008.
Okay.
The issue was oversubscribed by 20 times.
Okay.
The company issued shares of all applicants on pro rata basis. Later, SEBI inspected the prospectus and found some misleading statements about the management of company. SEBI imposed a penalty of rupees 5 crore and banned its 3 executive directors for dealing in securities market for 3 years.
Okay.
So identify the function and the type performed by SEBI in above case.
Yeah, that's a very interesting practical question. It involves the functioning of the SEBI. The function which is conducted by the SEBI in this is the protective function, which protects the investors or the companies in any type of fraudulent activities.
And its type also.
The type of protective function which is conducted by the SEBI in this is the prevention of the fraudulent and the unfair trade practices in the market.
Okay. Describe your daily routine as a capital market consultant.
Okay, as per my daily routine, my day usually starts with seeing the news or seeing the market or the capital market in the beginning. I usually see the opening price of the market and the closing price, and because we all know that investing in the market requires lot of experience and knowledge, and you have to see the market every moment,
Right.
so to gain the benefits out of it. And next thing is I would take part in various conferences, various economic developments. I see the news about various economic developments and the trends to see how the market will take part in the future, how the returns will be in the future, which stocks will rise in the future, and I also prepare various types of reports and communicate it to my colleagues so that how to take actions in various types of stocks.
What are the components of capital market?
The components of capital market, there are three components of capital market. First one is the equity market, then the debt market, and the derivative market.
Okay. What methodology does CRISIL follows for credit rating?
CRISIL is a credit rating agency.
Yes.
It is a methodology of credit rating which reflects its current position or the current position of the investors or the company to pay the interest or the principal to the investors who invest in the company. And it is a credit rating which is based on very robust framework. It is calculated by seeing the various policies or the framework, and it is calculated very properly seeing the various factors. It includes various non-convertible debentures, non-convertible bonds, and various types of fixed deposits and the commercial certificates.
Okay. Name some other credit rating agencies other than CRISIL.
Other credit rating agency can be I think it is ICRA.
ICRA. Right. What are the steps taken for proper control on capital budgeting process?
The steps taken for proper control of the capital budgeting process are: first one, we have to see the proposals which are already involved in the capital budgeting process, and second one, we have to do the screening of the proposal and see the proposal for future estimation, its future growth.
Okay.
And then we have to segregate the proposal into its different types, and then we have to set the priorities of the proposal, and then we do the final action and the planning for the proposal.
Okay. Yes, please, Kajal. Have your question?
Yes, sure, sir. Tell about your families.
Okay, as per my family relations are concerned, I have an adorable family of 6 members.
Explain profitability index or benefit cost ratio.
Yeah, that's a very nice question. Profitability index is a index in which it measures the profitability on various types of instruments or the various type of investments of the company.
Okay.
It is an index in which we calculate the profitability index or the benefit to cost index, and it is an index in which let's see its implication. If the profitability index is greater than 1, it means the project is favorable and the company should invest in the project and accept the project. And if the profitability index or the benefit to cost index is less than 1, the company should avoid the project because its cost is more than its benefit.
Okay. On which day in the week does RBI conduct the auction to issue the treasury bills?
On every Wednesday, RBI conduct the auction to issue the treasury bills.
Okay. Is money market, mutual funds and short-term investment pools?
Short-term investment pools are a highly qualified group of money market intermediaries, which includes various money market mutual funds and the short-term investment pools.
Okay.
And it is an intermediary in which it purchases the money market instruments from the market and then sells these instruments in place of shares to the investors, so that in this the investors can earn the yields in the money market instruments.
Okay. Can you describe briefly about your own experience?
Yeah, as per my experience are concerned, I have chosen the major part of study as finance in my undergraduate level,
Okay.
and then I has taken part as an intern as a business analyst in one of the top firm, and then I'll also work as a equity analyst or a financial analyst in one of the top firm of the India for 2 years.
Okay.
So in these 2 or 3 years, I have gained much knowledge about the market, how the market functions, on which stocks to invest in, and how to prepare reports and communicate to the friends. And so I have taken much knowledge and gained much knowledge and experience about it. And I also gained much knowledge about the financial softwares like the Microsoft Excel, how to work on that and do the reports.
What factors are taken in consideration while computing cash outflow and cash inflow?
Okay, the factors which are taken to control the cash
Cash outflow and cash inflow.
to control the
compute.
But the factors which are taken to compute the cash outflows and the cash inflows are, you have to see the net income from the operations and the non-cash expenses and also the non-cash current assets and the current liabilities, but except the payable loans and the dividend payable, and then you have to see the cash collection also.
Okay. Who are angel investors and venture capitalists?
See, the angel investors are the type of investors who invest in any type of startup company.
Okay.
So they first of all see the various type of startups and they then invest in that because of on their growth potential. And then in place of that, they take the debt or the equity stake in the company. But the venture capitalists invest in the existing companies who have a high growth potential and they take the debt or the equity stake in place of that.
Okay.
And the angel investors who invest in the companies is called as seed funding.
Okay. Why do you think you are suitable for this role?
Actually, from early childhood, I have much interest in finance. I have taken much interest in financial analysis and the initial step was taken when I chose the commerce stream after my 12th because I have much interest in finance, accounts and other economics activities and to see the market and its implementation and to solve the problem solving activities about the market and to see how the market will flourish in the future, its trends. And as further we see that India is a booming country in which the financial sector and the investor sector is booming and it's increasing day by day with upward sloping trend. So the growth opportunity in this sector combined with my interest also in this sector, I choose this role as my career.
Wonderful. What are your salary expectations from us?
Actually, in my previous job, I was getting roughly around rupees 1 lakh per month. And as I have left the job with the experience of 2 or 3 years in that field, and also a risk factor involved in that on leaving that job and applying for this job. So at initially I would want a raise of at least 20 to 30%. And after showing my caliber to you, after showing how I am capable, how I am determined to my work and my dedication to work, I would be wanting a pay of at least 50 to 60% rise.
Okay. You just now stated you are a determined person. So can you
Okay.
prove me that you are a determined personality?
Yeah, sure. Actually, as I've stated earlier, that my day begins with seeing the market,
Okay.
and I usually see much knowledge about the market and take much news about the economic developments and the trends in the market, the which stocks which will rise in the
So how do you
future.
remain updated?
I will remain updated by seeing the various news. I have also subscribed to various newspapers like the Economic Times newspapers,
Okay.
the Hindustan Times and the Times of India,
Right.
which gives various knowledge about the capital market, how which stocks has rise today and which stocks will rise upon tomorrow.
Okay.
I predict that, and I also prepare various types of reports, and on basis of that I take the future analysis.
Really proud of you. Keep it up. Blessings to you. Nice interview again.
Thank you, sir.